Anxiety as DSS identifies sponsors of planned nationwide protest and issues strong warning. They're wasting their time. The DSS are not be on money with this them. The in detail, please. The DSS has sent a crucial message to Nigerians while also cautioning those who intend to join the planned nationwide protest. The Secret Police revealed it has identified the largest sponsor of the demonstration that will be held on August 1st, noting that their plan was to destabilize the peace and unity in the country. The Director of Public Relations and Strategic Communications, Dr. Peter Afunanya, disclosed this in a statement released to the press on Thursday. On Thursday, July 25th, the Department of State Services, DSS, warned against the planned nationwide protests over the country's economic hardship caused by the policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. The Secret Police disclosed that it has already identified the sponsors of the planned protest and warned them not to proceed with it as it was not in Nigeria's interest. Vanguard reported that a warning was contained in a press statement signed by the Director of Public Relations and Strategic Communications, Dr. Peter Afunanya. Meanwhile, the planned nationwide hunger protest is slated for August 1st, 2024, but the DSS warned that it had intelligence that the planned protest would be hijacked by hoodlums to cause chaos and extreme violence in the country. The DSS alleged that the goal of the planners was to cause regime change, especially at the center, Daily Independent reported. Part of a statement reads, and I quote, "The DSS has followed the discourse on planned protests in parts of the country in the coming weeks by persons and groups yet to identify themselves in the public as leaders of the plot. While peaceful protest is a democratic right of citizens, the service has confirmed a sinister plan by some element to infiltrate the protest and use it to cause chaos and extreme violence in the land. It had also identified the reason behind the protest to be political. The plotters desire to use the intended violent outcome to smear the federal and subnational government, make them unpopular, and pit them against the masses. The long-term objective is to achieve a regime change, especially at the center. Based on the foregoing, the service wishes to warn all the protest groups to eschew any form of proposed rage, anarchy, and spoliation." P2B denies link to nationwide protest. Meanwhile, Obi spoke while reacting to the claim by President Tinubu's aide, Bayo Onanuga, that he was behind the planned nationwide protest slated for August 1st, 2024. Obi's spokesperson, Junisa Tanko, described the allegation as lacking any shred of proof, rather part of a series of plots being hatched by the presidency to blackmail the former party flag bearer. Now, I don't know why they keep saying this. First of all, I read a particular article that spoke about how in Kaduna State, people from other parts of the world, people are coming into Kaduna State. I was like, okay, what do we do with this news? If you do not want the protest to hold, this is not the way you go about it. In fact, I would say the government, they have been daring us. They're daring us to do it. And you know, when you dare someone, what do you get? They're going to, if they reason the thing, if they don't size you up, say we can actually fight these people, then go fight you. They're actually going to. Meanwhile, what the government will have been doing since the days where Kenya have been hitting the street, they have been saying that, see you, Nigerian people, if they start their own, they enter left. Do you understand? They would have done what? They would have come out to start doing what? To actually start doing things that will be, making people's anger to come down. They will start, at that time, they first, not be now, you're coming out and saying you're sharing. And when I mean doing things that will calm people down, I don't mean sharing of fertilizers and what's it called, rice. I don't mean sharing of palliative, that is balderdash. Who is giving them that idea? I keep saying the economic team is an amateur. They are all amateurs, people that are on that economic team. People that cannot give results are people he puts there. He puts his brothers instead of people who are actually result driven. So that is why he's getting whatever he's getting right now. So no be by coming out, you are distributing rice, you're distributing fertilizers. Okay, will the fertilizer stop the insecurity? Will it stop the farmer-herder clash that is going on in Nigeria? Of course, these things will not stop. These things do not get to stop except we do the needful. The government actually works towards these things. So any threat they're actually giving us, and they're wasting their time. I'm telling you, they just they play rough play. That is it. They're playing rough play. If the DSS too, they talk, those ones on a very good day, their own tongue will come. It will be ended the DSS on a very good day, because them too, they don't overstep their boundaries. They don't leave Nigerians where they go to protect. They harass Nigerians to protect people where they for high places, in quote, powerful places. So all these things going on, the government actually brought it upon themselves. And it is not by the DSA, even if army, Nigerian army too, they come, say make people no come in. Nobody will answer those people. It is long overdue. Long overdue. You don't reach time as you go to. For goodness sakes, we are now united by hunger. All these days I've been saying, oh, make we unite now. Let us unite and, see how we can take back our country. Nah, we refuse to unite. Now hunger is now a unifying force, which of course, thanks to the government. Tinubu is the one that hastened this thing to happen. Had it been Tinubu came in and, we are not saying he should not remove the fuel subsidy, but before doing that, he actually found out what exactly should be done to cushion the effects of the fuel subsidy and actually start doing those things, before the removal. Then maybe things would not have been like this. And of course, the same thing, he would have done the same thing before he floated the Naira. He would have brainstormed with his people, find out the causes or the effects of floating the Naira, and they start looking for ways to cushion the effect even before he floats the Naira. But no, because he knows that we in this country, we tolerate everything. On top of all those policies they brought out, what did they do? They started pressing our necks. They started to depress our neck. You understand? We will be say we'll be board of directors. Now they call the shots. It is our money they used to pay these people. Now our money they fund their rich lifestyle. They can't the open eye for us. So no. These protests are actually going to hold. There is nothing they're going to stop. Not even the DSS. They can try. But people are really, really angry. And it will be okay if they don't dare people. This is not the way to go about it. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.